Stop scrolling for a second. You just got paid, right? Feels good. Give it 2-3 weeks. That money's gone. Pockets empty again. Same as always. And it's not because you went out and blew it on something stupid. It's not because rent went up or gas got expensive. It's because of one tiny thing you do every time you get paid. And you don't even notice you're doing it. Think about it for a second. That feeling on payday? Relief. Like you can finally breathe. And then it just quietly disappears. You blink, and it's gone. You can't even point to where it went. There's literally one step, almost nobody does it, that stops your pockets from going empty like this. Stick with me for the next few minutes. I'm going to show you exactly what that step is, and why skipping it is the reason you're never actually ahead. Hey everyone, welcome back to Finance with Mark, the channel where we make your money actually make sense. Let's have a quick disclaimer. And now, let's get into it. Meet Jason. He just got paid. $1,200 landed in his account about 15 minutes ago. Right now, he's feeling it. That little rush. He always does. For like the first 3 days. Coffee here, food there. One thing he ordered online that he probably forgot about already. Nothing feels like a big deal in the moment. 8 days in, he's down to about $400, and rent isn't even due yet. Here's the thing. Jason isn't bad with money. He's just never had a system. And without one, your brain treats the entire paycheck like it's all free to spend the second it hits your account. That's not you being careless. That's just what happens when there's no structure in place. And honestly, the fix isn't complicated. It's 3 moves, done in order, every time you get paid. Most people do one of them. Some do 2. But there's a third one almost nobody does. And that's the one that actually changes everything. Step 1. The second your paycheck lands, before you spend $1 on anything, you split it into 3 separate buckets. Not one account, 3. Bucket 1 is your needs: rent, bills, groceries. Bucket 2 is your future: savings and investing. Bucket 3 is your fun money, the stuff you're actually allowed to spend without feeling guilty about it. And the order actually matters here. Needs first, future second, fun last. Not the other way around. Jason never did this. Everything just sat in one account, which meant every purchase felt fine in the moment, right up until it wasn't. Step 2. And honestly, this is where a lot of people are already doing okay. Pay your bills first, not last, not whenever I remember, first. Rent, electric, phone bills, subscriptions, all of it within the first day or 2 of getting paid. Why? Because bills don't care if you're motivated. They care about the due date. If you keep telling yourself you'll pay it later, later has a funny way of turning into almost too late. And now, step 3. The one almost nobody actually does. Before you touch your fun money, you set aside a small emergency buffer. Not a full emergency fund, just a buffer. Even $50 into an account you don't touch unless something actually goes wrong. Here's why people skip it. $50 doesn't feel like it's doing much. But that buffer is honestly the only thing standing between you and putting an emergency on a credit card. One car repair, one trip to urgent care, one thing you didn't see coming, and without that buffer, you're not just tight for a week. You could be paying it off for the next year. A few months into this, Jason's car needed a repair. $240. He didn't have it sitting anywhere, so it went on a credit card. And that's really where things started getting tighter. This is usually where people just give up on the whole idea. Figure the damage is already done, so why bother starting now? But Jason did it anyway. Next paycheck, he split it up. Needs first, future second. $50 set aside before anything fun. Wasn't perfect, but it was something. A couple months later, that $50 buffer had actually turned into a real emergency fund. And for the first time in a while, payday didn't feel like the start of a countdown. So let's bring this all together. 3 steps every single time you get paid. Step 1. Split your paycheck into needs, future, and fun. Step 2. Pay your bills within the first couple days. Step 3. The one almost everyone skips. Set aside a small buffer before you touch anything fun. Most people are doing 1, maybe 2 of these. The people who actually get ahead? If this changed how you're going to look at your next paycheck, that's literally why this channel exists. Subscribe if you want next week's video the second it drops, because we're getting into the credit score mistake that's quietly costing people thousands. And remember, it's not really about how much you make. It's about what you do the moment it lands in your account. See you in the next.